So we're not going to be panicking. We did just lose a very high-scoring game against the Condors, 62-45, giving up one of the craziest, maybe the craziest stat lines ever to Kyren Williams, of all people. And if we lose the next 2 games, we lose the division and potentially the playoff spot. But we're not going to panic. We're going to move on to Week 17, and we're going to chill. Of course, Cunningham had a really good game still. He still had a really good game, and that can't be taken away from him. But the whole team, as a whole, kind of shut down, kind of sold. We had an opportunity to win that game 10 times over, and we just didn't. We simply blew it. Let's take a look at the player of the week. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Only 1 touchdown, but over 340 yards, almost 350 on the nose for Kyren Williams. Once again, I would imagine an all-time NFL record from scrimmage. Anzalone, not, great. Lavonte David, decent. And then Nixon on the other side, looking so tame compared to Kyren. It's like, oh, look at Mixon, he had a really good game. And it's like, oh, no, he didn't. But like I said, of course the Elks and the Orbits win, by the way. But like I said, we are not going to panic. We are going to just play our game, and we just need 1 win. Whether it be this week, whether it be next week, whether it be both weeks, we just need a singular win to win the division and have that guaranteed playoff spot. Of course, this is what the squad looks like. And, yeah, the morale is down. I mean, there's no other way around it. I'm a little surprised that it's down, considering, we're exceeding expectations, but it is factually down. Jadarius Lewis out for 1 final week, which is, it's hard to say because Cunningham is playing pretty well, so you never know. If he plays really well again, maybe we just roll with the hot hand. But this is basically the last week for Cunningham to really guarantee his spot as the starter. If he was to do really well this week and then get a breakout, that would absolutely open the questions for who is the guy. But as of right now, Jadarius Lewis with Star Dev, a little bit better of touch on the pick ratio and whatnot, is pretty much guaranteed to be the guy going forward. But like I said, if Cunningham plays really well again, it could be a hot hand situation where Cunningham keeps playing until he sucks, really. But looking at the Voyagers, Kirk Cousins, a little surprised, speaking of, that he doesn't suck. Very old player at this rate with low accuracy, or throw power anyways, great accuracy, good enough. Bijan Robinson, 91 speed, 93 excel, a bunch of juke ability, spin moves decent. Would love to see his trucking and stiff arm go up, but at the same time, he's going to be an opponent of ours for years to come, so maybe don't do that, actually. Wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk, amazing, X Factor, great. Rashee Rice, very good as well. He's hard to catch up to. Always, always on the run. Just impossible to catch. Quentin Johnston, 6'4". Another tall type of player there. So they go from 6 foot to 6'2" to 6'4", 6'6". It's ironic because it goes right down to the opposite with Calvin Austin being 5'9". Marco Smith, he's not bad. 6'5", got a little bit of speed, I suppose. Decent catching and, okay route running in the short to medium range. Left tackle, not bad. Left guard, okay. Center, one of the best. Right guards, maybe the best, because I don't know if Zach Martin's still around. And then right tackle is pretty good, actually. Left end, Drake Jackson, potential, but not the best. Right end, Dietrich Wise, kind of a hybrid, not really much potential there. He's on the older side. Same with Stewart, but very good at stopping the run. Left out, Joey Bosa, he's definitely regressing, but he's still very good. Holcomb, super speedy. The middle linebacker, too, probably need a new guy. EJ Speed, the wrong scheme. And then cornerbacks, a lot of speed there with Jalen Ramsey and Forbes, both not bad at all, especially Ramsey. Number 3, Trey Brown, pretty fast. Free safety, Marcus Williams, amazing in man and zone. And then Jordan Battle, 88 speed with 78+ zone coverage, not bad at all, actually. It's a good team, I suppose, but definitely got some aging pieces that they definitely need to replace, specifically the quarterback. 85 throw power, really hard to get it done. Apparently they like to run the ball. I'm going to just follow the scouting report here. And as far as the other side, they seem to just want to lose. So we're going to run inside and maybe try to just win the game on the ground. All right, the only upgrade we have after doing the weekly strategy is Mr. Walt James, but he is him. So we're going to go with a field general for Mr. Walt James, which gives us 3 to zone, 1 to man. That is pretty busted. That is a nice upgrade. But here we are at home. Once again, just need to win 1 game. I think even like a tie would do it, if I'm not mistaken. But 1 game out of 2. Of course, the season stats, over 1,000. A whole 1,000 for Morant. which is a little surprising because, we've had so many different quarterbacks, and I feel like, the tight ends got involved a lot, and then we had, the slot receiver get involved a bit. I suppose, maybe that is the big thing. It's just like, it's basically been Morant and Kuntz. Like, I don't know what Shorter's actual, numbers are, but I feel like he doesn't have that much, and I definitely don't feel like, early on, Bell did well, but I think as of late, it's just been nothing to the slot receiver. It's just been the number one tight end, the number one wide receiver, and then a little bit to Shorter, and then the running backs. The slot has just been kind of, neglected a little bit, which maybe that's a big problem with why we're kind of slipping up a little bit. Maybe we need to go to underneath. Maybe we need to throw to the first person we see open every time. Definitely need to run the ball a little bit more, I will say as well, but I think for the most part, we've done a pretty good job, mixing it up this season, and I don't even know, but Rodriguez, I'd imagine, is kind of on par, potentially, for a dev up, which, it unlocks an extra slot, so why wouldn't you want to get an X Factor? Either way, going to be kicking this one off, as that's, basically what we do. If we win the toss, we're kicking the ball off. Other teams, a lot of time, they win the toss, they're receiving the ball first, which, I don't know. I really don't know the method to anyone's madness. We all like what we like. Kirk Cousins, wow, 13 touchdowns only throughout almost a full season now. Not sure what they're playing for. Maybe if they win these 2 games, they actually sneak in as the 7th seed, but not 100% sure. And that is a wide open running back to the outside. Cam Jones trying to make a play. 11 yards on the first play to Bijan Robinson. It looked like it was on the other side, Weatherford versus Ayuk 1-on-1. Let's not do that again. But speaking of doing things again, you guys want to see another episode? Tomorrow, 200 likes will do it. If not, might be doing I don't know what the hell we'll do. Maybe we do something. I don't know. But Bijan's cooking. 14 yards after the 11-yard catch, up to 25. That's, a quarter of, what you would consider a milestone game, if you will. 100 yards is probably the average milestone. Pretty good start for him. And they're going to run the ball again, and we're going to get out there this time, actually limiting him to only 2. Last week, not really the best. 86 yards, 0 touchdowns on 18 carries. Not bad numbers, but for him, you'd expect a little bit more than that. And we're going to try to pass rush here. We're going to try to get in there. Bull rush not going to happen in between. What a throw. No throw power. Fits it in there perfectly anyways. Rashee Rice for the first down. 10 yards. Weakening our interior a little bit with this look. And I thought we were going to pick that off. It's another really good throw. Rice for a first down. But yeah, thinning us out with all these wide receivers out there. It's kind of hard to keep linebackers over the middle. And with that, Bijan could have some openings. Try to cover the outside, and that is a really good angle throw. Rashee Rice holds on with the jump ball, and the Voyagers down the field quickly and with the first points of the game. That one, I think the throw power definitely affected him a little bit. Maybe put a little bit too much air on it anyways, but ball took a little long to get there. But Rashee Rice just mosses anyways, and they get the first points. Forbes still the return man. Kind of our best option, I think. Done a decent job. Not really the most elusive guy in the world, but he definitely is one of the faster players on this team. Maybe the fastest being technically Morant or Rodriguez, but obviously you don't want to waste those players in an injury chance. Cunningham, not bad numbers. You look at the fact that he hasn't played maybe half the season. He's still got better numbers than Kirk Cousins. I don't know if it really means anything because those numbers are really bad from Kirk, but it means something to me, damn it. Get the play action look. Wide open Morant. That ball is pretty damn good, actually, and Morant drops that. I would actually argue that that was a fumble, if anything. And they're going to, of course, view this as nothing to challenge, but let's see. So he's got the hands up. He tucks it. I guess it's like a bang-bang play, but, has his hands on the ball. He's about to tuck it. Doesn't really, and then drops it. I still feel like there should have been something to challenge there. They're like, nah, nothing to challenge. Not a fumble. You don't even get the option to be wrong. And there goes Bell. Perfect throw. Slips off the tackle. And just like we were talking about, lack of throwing to the slot. 19 yards to that man. And that'll be a nice gainer. Pressure in the face of Cunningham as well. So pretty impressive there. If the safety doesn't follow, I think you take this shot. Jalen Ramsey's great, but so is Morant. I take that no matter what. What a throw! Morant! Cunningham with the throw of the year for the Bisons. Joe Morant was that dance. That is very fitting, though. That looks like a dance that somebody as the #1 wide receiver and rookie of the year would do. That is the throw of the year. I actually genuinely can't believe he hit that. Jalen Ramsey's not even in a bad spot either. Dropped into the bucket perfectly. Beautiful. 14 points scored in 3 minutes. How do you bench a quarterback that just puts a 60-yarder on the money like that? And we never even ask him to do that. What a tackle by Walt James. We almost never ask any of our quarterbacks to make throws like that. That is an unbelievable throw. We're on. Oh, that's a wide open Quentin. Didn't even need to see the number for him. You could just tell it was Quentin Johnston. And obviously, you know, Rice is not a small man. But let me reiterate, Quentin is very big. He is a dude. Out there, we're not on it. Trying to strip. Oh, wow, that was a weird tackle. I thought we were going to get called for, like, a face mask or something. Right back to Quentin. 7 yards. Heating up. It is kind of crazy how, like, some plays, some drives, it's just one guy that just cooks more than the others. And, yeah, that should be easy. Dumped him. Perfect play. Only a yard gained. Because Ronnie Shelton got pushed hard by 2. I mean, obviously you want your guy to not get pushed around like that. But at the same time, sometimes when you have that open of a lane, the linebacker should have an easy time. And speaking of easy time, not going to get the first down. 4th and inches from the 40. You got to go for this, I think. They're going to kick the field goal. I don't know if I truly agree with this decision, but we'll see. Oh, almost got through there. And barely through, but it will be a field goal. So each drive by both teams, or each drives, all 3 of them, scores. Kicked deep, Mr. Forbes on the return. Looking for a lane, kind of gets one to the 28. Hope you find a lane. I mean, if we're talking about, you know, Cunningham truly gets to keep the job if he's playing really well. If he continues the way he's playing this game, at least, I think I'm going to take the dump off. Didn't really like any of the other plays. Oh, there goes Rodriguez. That's why you take the dump off. 10 yards. I don't see how you lose this job. I really don't. At the end of the day, we want to win. And Cunningham, while we've fallen off a little bit, can win games. And that is a dot again to the 28-yard line. What a storyline. You finally have a starter quarterback. He gets injured, and it's the backup that does better, even though he was technically the starter. Oh, what a play. Rodriguez not going down easily. Gains 12. I paused because I wanted to see if the numbers are actually accurate, and it does say that Rodriguez does have 2 broken tackles, so fair enough. You know, he definitely broke 2 tackles, right? The receiving play and that running play right there. Bell. I mean, if we double-team Bosa, I don't see why this wouldn't work. Oh, wait. I guess we're not going to be double-teaming anyone, but Bell still slips around, gains 6. It's not all right. Decent little gainer. Oh, I panicked a little bit, but that's all right. He'll get this. It's Rodriguez. I thought that guy that ran out there was coming for us. We aren't worried. We aren't worried. We believed. Do I really believe, though, in this corner fade? I mean, Shorter's got that size. A little bit too far. Almost caught it, though. Really didn't even treat it as a corner fade. Just threw it in the corner. Wasn't a corner fade. It was just a corner. Beatty, first time on the field, could have a touchdown. And cut move. Oh, look at him go. Cunningham is him. Touchdown on the juke move. 2 touchdowns in the game for him. 1 in the air, 1 on the ground. And we are in a pretty good start of the game. Malik Cunningham on the read option keeper. Juke move. Beat him on the juke move. The guy did still recover enough, but not enough. Not sure what not covering enough and covering enough means if you use them in the same time, but yeah, he kind of recovered. Like, he recovered enough to get a piece, but he didn't recover enough to make the play. And Quentin Johnson, once again, making plays. Kirk Cousins 7 for 7. Obviously, the Voyagers, you know, they haven't not scored. They just didn't score a touchdown last drive, so they're still cooking. Trying to make a play, and underneath, going to be quick to Rashi. Okay. Quentin Johnson injured now on what would appear to be a block. Kind of see him on the sideline. Looking all right, I think. Might miss a quarter, but he'll be fine. Try to spin. Couldn't. Perfect blocking. Great tackle by Cam Jones. First down easily, though. Get ourselves a little bit of a blitz in there. Let's move everyone over and maybe give a free path. Oh, cut. So many cut moves, but good D-line. Ronnie Shelton's been great, though. He has been great. Jackson, not so much. He's made a couple of plays, but usually it's the players around him causing his plays to exist. But looking at the numbers, you know, we have him beat by points, slightly by yards. Real big difference this game so far is just, you know, them having to kick a field goal. That's basically it. On the 45. It's going to be a quick throw to the outside. And that's a good tackle, so you get a few, but 3rd and 8. It's definitely their hardest conversion down yet. Get it back to some man coverage. Look at the middle. And good timing play, but that's easily picked off. The first incompletion of the game is going to be a pick. And wow, number 7, Bijan, cooked up on that tackle. That was the freest pick Riley Moss is ever going to have. And that will be a turnover by Kirk Cousins and the Voyagers. Riley Moss, bit of a down year this year, without a doubt. But has still made some plays here and there. And that is one of them. Was going to go with a counterplay, but this actually looks cleaner. Might even take the pass. Maybe I should have passed it, but I figure with Rodriguez receiving the ball there, we're gaining 4 or 5. They look like they're giving us another freebie. We're going to slide the line left if we can. And just get mauling blocks as Beatty's going to have an easy time for 14. RPO again. And they're on that one. We lose 2. Maybe overthought it a little bit. Just, a tad bit. Kind of levels, deepens. That's a tough throw. Oh, wow. The linebacker, never really saw the play, but just went up anyways. Might have had Shorter in behind, just maybe a second longer, but I feel like we're running out of time there. And speaking of running out of time, the screen pass. Oh, what a tackle. That's going to be a field goal. What a stop there by Trey Brown. That felt like we had the blocks. I don't know how we're, standing up with Trey Brown and not knocking him over if we're an offensive lineman, but sure, field goal. All right, all they need is a touchdown this drive, and they're back to square one, basically. We do get the ball at half, so technically we have that extra possession, and we are going to get out there. And Hicks, can someone help, please? Do you realize who we're tackling? It's like, don't worry, we're, he'll tackle that refrigerator with wheels all on his own. Ah, we can see plays. Let me do one of these real quick. Let me do one of these, perfect coveragings that I can do, because I can see the exact hot route they want. How is that not considered busted? What? I know exactly what route their hot route is. Well, they still can get outside, I suppose. Nice hit. 40-yard line, though, for Quentin Johnson, who just came back from injury. We know the route. We should be in pretty good position to hold it up like that. And short out is going to be open now because of it. 7-yard gain to the tight end. The backup tight end, I should really say. Damn, this is a route and a half for Quentin. That is a long one. Can get off the line for Ronnie. Is it? No, it's not even Ronnie. Oh, and he still gets it. We knew the route. He still catches the thing to the 12. I put the safety in position. He's just blinding lights. Decent song. To the outside. Why? Cam Jones, you're on this. Nice play. Riley Moss helping out. Somebody helping out tackling Bijan. Going to come with a little bit of a blitz. One-on-one Wilson versus Ayuk. Oh, Lord. Come from the other side. And almost hit him late. Don't know what happened there. Maybe the pressure actually did get to Kirk, but felt like there was someone open in there and they just didn't hit it. Also, that route they ran was a bit long and drawn out for where they are on the field. Quick out. Can't get there, and that'll be a touchdown. Ayuk tied up. We just need one win, please. Starting off another drive from the 25. We have failed to score yet either. Actually, they have failed now. Trying to cut in. Nice moves. Rodriguez for 11. Not trying to do anything too crazy. Just, whatever I see is what I'm going to take. And that's a tough one. Dropped, yeah. I maybe should have taken the running back. I thought the guy covering Bell was actually going to pick up the running back, but he didn't. Inside a handoff for Beatty, and they do look like they're giving it to us, so it's disgusting. Inside handoff, and we're going to pick up some. Nice little cutback. Gains 8, actually. Good fight. Nice little run. Maybe could change the captains. A lot of our guys are more morale-based than actual, who's the most important player on the team. That is a lot to ask for. That is a bad decision. 4th and 2. Maybe should have ran the ball and just went for it. I really don't want to give them a short field with 3 minutes left. But at the same time, with 3 minutes left, they probably get down there anyways. Opposite side for the running back. This is tough because I'm not really liking the slants. Shorter, maybe. I'm going for it anyways. We're doing it. We're doing it. Shorter. Good play. First catch of the game for the guy that we're, depending on 4th down. That's just how we do things around here. I think you got to get risky there. This is a good decision. Backup tight end. Unbelievable play by number 27. I don't know how Jordan Battle's making that play. Can't make the one-on-one tackle against a quarterback, but makes that play covering 2 routes, basically. No one's on him. And that spin around, man, it's just killer. I mean, that's a pass rusher catching him on an RPO. That spin around has cost us so much. I don't know about Ramsey there. Ramsey actually does get beat. Yeah, Morant underneath it. Jalen Ramsey going against one of the league's best already in Joe Morant. Not only did going for it likely give us points, but it also kind of limited their chance of getting points before half, which is absolutely massive. You know, limiting their possessions is killer. That's a tough throw, but he hits it perfectly, and Beatty's got room to run. One to beat. Tries to cut in. Kind of made it a little obvious by going that deep out there, but to the 7, beautiful play. Another shorter sit down, perhaps. Double move back in the end zone. I don't really think that's the depth at which this should be run. To the outside and overthrown. Will catch it to the 2. It's a little bit better. Bell definitely has a chance to dive into the end zone, but it's still a gainer. Wish we had something with this. I mean, this play action could work. If you're looking at Bell, probably. Oh, the edge got off there. I was going to step in and try to either hit a throw or run. Oh, he fell. Didn't really like the run look there. They had us kind of covered. I don't like the pass look here, so we're going to run it. Rodriguez. Yeah, I mean, it's a safe little play. Maybe got a little too conservative, but wasted a ton of clock. Made him force a timeout out there. And we do get the lead back, so it could have definitely been a worse drive. Could have failed the 2-point conversion, or the 4th down conversion, not 2-point conversion. It was 2 yards, and you know, they get the final points without us touching the ball. So I don't hate that outcome. I don't. But I do worry because we're definitely a better first half team, at least on offense specifically, than a second half team. And we're out here one-on-one, going for the hit stick. That's all right. I feel like the size there with Weatherford helps him with the hit stick, so I went for it. If it was someone a little bit smaller, maybe I go with the low hit stick because I don't believe they can make the tackle, but yeah, I probably don't make that play. Kind of leaving the running back, but that's all right. What a tackle. That was tough. I think we get aggressive. We call timeout ourselves. I mean, who knows what happens on this down. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. But I like our odds of doing something with the ball here if they don't get this. Oh, what a hit. Did we help them score? Because, I mean, there's a very good chance that if they, you know, we didn't call that timeout, they just let the game go to half. Really? Cam Jones, huh? He got burned, but that's all right! And dropped! I don't care what happens on this drive. The fact that he dropped what should have been an easy pick made my timeout decision a good one. We'd have had the ball in a pretty good spot, 20, 25 yards away from scoring. And the only reason why we don't is because of a drop pick. And, oh, my Lord, thank God he was carried out of bounds because that was open. We're going mid. I think we need to get risky. And he threw it away. The pressure was there. I mean, we're not going to get a chance at the ball, but at least there's no harm, no foul, it seems. But then again, let's go with the squeeze block, see what happens. Yeah, just never know. Oh, they just left the damn thing. Oh, my. Speaking of leaving the damn thing. Either way, a 3-point lead, we will take it. Anyone's game, but obviously we are in a little bit of a driver's seat, if you will. Up by 3 points with ball at half. Yards are insanely similar, but once again, they did have that extra possession, so we'll see what happens when we actually have our deserved possession. See if we can make a drive of it. The Elks versus the Redwoods, big game for us, because obviously, you know, it's not just ooh, they're leading. It's not just about us winning, but if the other two teams lose, then we don't really need to win, right? It's just we guarantee the division if we win. But the Elks are in a really good spot again to potentially win and turn this season around for themselves. The Elks and the Orbits might both sneak into the playoffs. I don't know if it's going to be through winning the division, but we'll see. Aviators smoking up. Not really smoking up against the Desperados, but they're taking care of business. Up by 10.5, 12-3. Very, very good record. Then we look at the Orbits versus the Steamers, and the Orbits win by 3. Once again, we talked about it. The Steamers have been within, you know, a couple of points how many times this season, and that's our next opponent. So I really just want to get this win out of the way because I do not want a 3-13 team with nothing left to prove than to ruin our season as our final task to try and make these playoffs, win the division. So I'm a little worried about it. Let's just take care of business here today and not have to worry. And here is Forbes to take the kickoff to start the second half. And I don't know where 58 came from, but I actually thought we had a really good chance at a decent return. Rodriguez, 42 yards. You know, it's almost always a constant. Just don't run a ball enough in the first half. But I mean, I suppose when you have the running back, the backup and Cunningham, what, about 10 runs, I believe? That's not bad. Speaking of, inside handoff. What a good set of blocks. Beatty will gain 11. Got the sweep to the right. Let's see what we got. Oh, my. Uh-oh, don't fumble. And I knew that was going to happen. We recover, though. It was a 1-on-1, and then all of a sudden it became a 2-on-1, and I was like, oh, Lord. Players get beat on the block, and then they just don't re-engage. They're just like, whatever. Morant. Open. Good throw. Great catch. 20 yards. Beautiful. Conversion. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be running the ball on this front. This is a scary front. Wide open Bell cooking on that. Nice moves. Great block by Morant on that zig. Just cooked him by like 7 yards. Play action left to the right. Kind of the play we ran on the deep side to Morant, but the opposite, look. Wide open. Touchdown if he catches it. If he catches it, it's a touchdown. Easy money. That drive was clean. Well, I can't say that. The first couple plays were iffy, but then the pass game really opened up, and there we go, up by 10. It'd be so nice to get Morant a breakout before the end of the season. We knew what the play was, and I can't even get over there anyways. They even shaded outside. 5 yards, Quentin. Oh, that's picked off! What is he doing? Ayuk should have caught that, but that throw was bad. And of course, somehow Weatherford injured on the play. Kind of want to just throw some Morant and see if he can win it. And he catches it, but the ball is a little high, so he can't really catch it and run. 2 yards is 2 yards, though. They gave me crack toss. It didn't really look good, so we're going to go with this kind of play-action boot zig. Throws good, and Shorter will gain yards to the 21. Dislocated shoulder for Weatherford, meaning Orgy is back on the starting lineup, I believe. Not the name I thought I was going to be saying anytime soon. Until later tonight. I mean, what? There goes Rodriguez. What a beat. Can't beat him. What a tackle. To the 5. Do they remember? Maybe they do remember. They're all over this. Let's audible this so then Shorter is basically the primary. They are on this. I maybe should have taken the tight end instead. We're going to take the fumble, and we don't recover. But then he picks it up. The offensive lineman clutched. Double move for Bell on the inside. Seems a little long and drawn out, but we'll see what we got. Cunningham running. Going to catch that to Beatty. He was going to gain a few, but nothing crazy. Barely outran the guy taking, a dive at us. Maybe could have held onto the ball and, just ran or something, but see what we got. Linebacker, not necessarily super ready. Deliver. Oh, wow, that ball went to the moon. And that will be another field goal, so it'll keep them in the game because, 10 to 13 doesn't really change much. Still need 2 possessions. Their defense did a pretty good job there. What can I really say? There's the Orgy man. And that is a risky throw. What a catch by Quentin, though. Going against the tight end. Going to try to make our move over there. Oh, want to beat. Nice hit, Forbes. You go low like that because he broke his billion tackles there anyways. Loss of 4. Loss of 4 by Forbes. Let's go with Forbes. Speaking of, we might be able to undercut this Ayuk deep in. And, couldn't really just sell out for the Ayuk play. Gains 9, which is a really good start for them. 3rd and 5 now, which is definitely manageable. Making it look like mid. Get that inside with Hicks. Okay, I guess I'm on Ronnie. And that was a good curl route. Nice hit, but first down. Clutched up. Orgy's got the tight end. Malone not getting off the block. Oh, he's getting pancakes. Oh, wow. Did you see that block? Bijan still running. Bijan still running. Walt James can't catch him. 40-yard touchdown for Bijan, and the Voyagers are back in this one. The blocks on that play were vicious. I would love to see some of these back. I mean, there was one on Malone that was just vicious. Here it is. Watch. Boom. 63 cooked. Was that Frank? That might have been Frank. What a move. Unbelievable. Broke 2 sets of ankles. Walt tried to catch him. Did a damn good job trying to get there, but unbelievable. I mean, this was actually not even Frank. It was Lindstrom, who's, debatably better in fairness. We got to look at this one back. So he starts off with the lead. Crushes Walt James. Crushes him. And then on the turnaround, blasts Orgy. Unbelievable stuff. And then, of course, the rest is Bijan using some speed, slipping off of a strip, and then just cracking the ankles. I mean, one would argue, can you really do much there? There's not really much we could have done. Play action, Kuntz. Nope, we're going to go to Morant. Nope, that's actually shorter. That's a great throw. I mean, you would like that to be less dramatic, but it got there. Also not sure why it said fearless. I imagine there's a lot of fear. Good play, though. We're trying to cut back. I'm not going to run that counter play anymore. I don't like that. Joey Bosa's containing the edge pretty well there. A lot of linemen. I mean, it's not really anyone open. That could be caught, though, and it's going to be a flag. I'm not really sure what this flag is. Legal touching? Personal foul hitting the quarterback late. They're getting sick of Cunningham. Penalty, Joey Bosa. Frustrated. I also wonder if that was caught, because I looked back, and it looked caught to me. Trying to just take Jalen Ramsey out of the play here. And I think we did a really good job. That's speed. Pure speed. Zach Kuntz. Big fella, misleading with that speed in general, and we'll regain the lead by a lot. So we got option route from Kuntz. Throw back to Beatty. Oh, we went way too far to left. I kind of faded left, and for some reason we went all the way left. Either way, it's a 12-point lead. 4 yards gained to start out their drive. Pretty much every drive needs to be a scoring one for them at this point. And that's a good drag route. Missed the tackle. It'll be a first down. From the 37-yard line. Oh, we got pushed hard, which actually almost helped us. What a tackle, though. Gains 4, but still 1-on-1. Not even 1-on-1. It's like 1-on-2 almost. Being blocked while tackling is not an easy task. Hey, when they have them out like super far like that, it's super hard to defend. Spin move does nothing. Club over after the spin does nothing. Good tackle will lead to a 3rd and 1. Start of the 4th. Looking at the numbers, we do have them beat once again, and once again, the scoring is definitely a big difference. No turnovers from us so far. Or are you going to try to time the snap? Not going to happen. Wide open drag. There it is. What a hit. Holy crap. Jackson out in coverage. Crushed him. I don't know how he's alive. I mean, that is a big man. Move him over a little bit. Have the safety on this side. If it's play action right, we could end up getting baited. Nope. Can't get over there. Good tackle, but a first down is still a first down no matter how hard you hit. Pressing for once. Let's see what we got. Oh, there goes Bijan. No! Good hit. That's why I go low. We can't tackle anyone up high, ever. Which is fair. You don't want to anyways, but that's basically how the conservative works, so. Come on, Jackson. We just talked about how, like, you're doing nothing. Nice rip move. Try to get a shoulder in there. First down again. 8 minutes left. They are absolutely still in this one. Walt James trying to make a play. Freed up Jackson, and he throws it away anyways. Ranked 9th in takeaways. 2 today, which is, I mean, probably on par for 9, right? It's not the most elite numbers in the world, but 2 takeaways is 2 takeaways. A lot of teams that, only go with 1 or less. Oh, crap. We're out here, and we miss yet again. That's why I always go low. I'm going to be pressing and going underneath because I imagine this is some sort of zig from Ayuk. Maybe not. What a hit. Holds on and slips off. Rice injured to the 3. Holding his kind of knee-ish area. This could be a big one. That could be a big injury. These linebackers are not messing around, man. They're hitting. To the outside, and a lot of pick plays. Good try, but the Voyagers will get the touchdown back. Kind of got verticals. Maybe should have taken one of them. Oh, that's a dumb decision. I thought he was actually going to go up. I should have threw it away. The moment I rolled out, I knew something bad was going to happen. Because that's just me doing dumb. And Rashee Rice's injury is pretty significant. It's a PCL, like a partial PCL tear. Which is definitely not a fun one. And that could be a touchdown. Bijan hurdling 9 yards. I let the suggestions influence me too much. I see, a cool play that's 5 wide receivers or 5 receivers out. I'm like, oh, sweet. That looks like fun. Good tackle, 1-on-1 by Hicks to the 14. Limiting them to a field goal obviously gives us that, holds that lead. We can't go full in because there's nobody on the running back. So the running back goes out, we're in trouble. Can't get in there and blast it from behind. Walt James only going to be a yard, but it's a sack. Any ball that isn't in their hands is a win. Bunch of tight ends in. We're kind of trying to make sure that they don't just cut this back right or just straight up run it right. And we do a really good job with Hicks again. Gain of 2, but 3rd and 9 is not bad. All right, let's make up for that pick. Let's just not let them score. How about that? Or only get a field goal, whatever. Let's play. Curl route's open. Running back's even more open. Cam Jones, one-on-one, makes the tackle, and that will be a field goal stoppage, I would imagine. Nope, with 5 minutes left, they're like, we don't know if we're going to get the ball back. Let's make this play. Play some defense. We are up. To the corner, and that's going to be picked off again by Riley. And try to run to the right, just in case there was a lane. Big play, Riley. 2 picks today. Player of the week, probably, and maybe a breakout next week. It did kind of seem like they were running out of options. Can't lie. You just like scrimmage to throw it. And the run game not really there, and a holding penalty potentially. Well, that's not a really good play. I'm not sure what the plan is here on Kuntz, but kind of looking open. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Thank God it was knocked down. I mean, I did angle it to the right to avoid the linebacker, but that is a terrible throw. You can argue I kind of got a little pass happy on 1st and 18, but it's just, I don't know. You know, stuff like that will happen. You got 3 down linemen, and they still get a free rusher. It's like the linemen can't see past the guy right in front of them. I'm not really sure why, but they just can't. And he misses the throw. Damn, Cunningham's kind of selling us. I'm imagining someone gets off their block. There you go, both of them, actually. How far we've come as a special teams unit. Never seen him fair catch once, but sure. Left this game hanging too much, I'd say. That field goal could have been massive for them, as they would have been down by 2. This would have been for the lead. Oh, we left him wide open. Not as open as that guy, though. Huge hit, but still a first down. Calvin Austin. That holding call really screwed us. It really did not help anyone on our team. Borgie not going to get there. Somebody help. There you go, Cam. I mean, I did say we were not a good second half team. I mean, we're playing all right, but we are playing worse than we did in the first half. Good tackle, one-on-one, Riley. Having himself a day. I mean, let's be real. Without Riley Moss, we lose this game. 2 interceptions? Big. Big. And we're all over the guys we could cover. Oh, no! Quentin! They have the lead. They're going to really try to make us pay for our failed 2-point. Safety's not on his guy. No, and we missed. That's a field goal to tie it now. Damn. I promise you, I don't try to make these close. Their defense tightened up, and their offense did enough. I mean, realistically, their offense was great all game long. Oh, big hit. It's just they had turnovers that, you know, took away scoring drives. We're going to start out with one of our best friends, the screen pass. Don't know what that exclamation point is. He's out there. That is clean. 12 yards. 2-minute warning. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Could it be an overtime game? I don't know. The way we're playing right now, I would love for us to at least have an overtime game. Are they going to actually press with Jalen? That's open. Misses him. I mean, I can't be blamed when, you know, Cunningham's missing big plays. He had that, you know, that long 3rd down. He had a 1st down and missed the throw. And we're just double teaming way too hard for some reason. I'm not telling him to double team there, but we gained a decent bit. Basically improvised that, though, realistically. Like, that lane should have been open left, and we just double teamed the wrong guys. There's nobody open. There's literally no one open. Obviously, we had to go for this. Deadlocked. I really hate to leave this up to a screen pass. I really do, but it is our most clutch play. They're on it. Latu. Oh, what a play! He died for our sins! We throw that screen. It is absolutely their ball. And instead, we throw it up to Latu, and he goes up and gets it. I mean, let's look back at this. I mean, that's just... I mean, maybe it happens, but I see this guy watching the whole way, and this guy happens to be Joey Bosa, by the way. Oh, yeah, they didn't even engage. Look, he gets in between everyone, and I cry. Unbelievable catch. Depending on how this ends, could that have been the catch of the year? Running the ball here is probably not the best call. We only have 2 timeouts, but I like the look. This could be 10. 10 yards is worth it. It's more than 10. It is 15. It is 17. 17 yards is absolutely worth it. Every day of the week. I cannot believe we converted the way we did. That was a freaking insane play. That's open. Behind him. Great catch, though. Clock's not necessarily my concern. At worst, we call a timeout, kick a field goal. I just don't want them to have another chance at the ball either. Shorter has kind of leverage. I don't really like going to the jump ball. Oh, Cunningham's got room on the outside. Can he hit the throw? Dot! Bell touchdown! We take the lead. Up by 4, cover 4. Field goal does nothing for them. That was actually such a risky throw, though, because we could have just ran, I think. Underneath, that is a bad play. What a hit. Wasting a timeout for nothing. Going back to cover 4. I mean, we're all about that. Prevent as much as we can. Playing over top. They're going to go underneath again. That one's a little bit better, I suppose. A little bit more yards. They can gain at least 15-20 and save a timeout, but they're just blowing these timeouts right now. It's like they're taking the first guy that's open every time. And he throws it away. Sometimes better than just throwing it to the most open guy right away. Let's drop back even more. Wanted to rush before, but now with 15 seconds, I don't think it matters as much. Let's get a press on. Well, maybe not. And they're going to take the running back. I don't know about that decision now. I don't know about that one now, Chief. Proper prevent. Is he even going to throw the end zone? This is basically 2 Hail Marys. Anything else is sell. And he's going to throw it away. He's going to go for the Hail Mary next, I guess. I think he was just looking for something sideline. Hoping for a prayer. Get closer, but nope. The game's going to come down to a 53-yard Hail Mary. Let's see if we can actually just get some pressure without having to even let him see it. Running back's open. You can have that, running back. Oh, my. What is this? And he holds on, of course, but we're going to win. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will win us the division and give us a playoff berth. An unbelievable play by Cunningham to roll out, create, and give his guy a chance to go up and get it, and he did. Got injured on the way down. Didn't matter. Holds on. And ultimately, we win an electric game. Cunningham with that one pick. Bad decision by us. Maybe it's good enough still, though, to get a breakout, which, once again, would guarantee he starts one more week. And honestly, the way he's playing, he might start no matter what. I don't see how you pull your best player, or not your best player, but your hottest quarterback, during his streak. And look at the rushing numbers. They were all right. They had a lot of different efforts from their receivers. Morant, for us, was a goon. 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shorter had a couple of plays. Kuntz, 78 yards and a touchdown. But yeah, we throw to a bunch of different players. Bell with 56 and a touchdown. We just throw to all the different players on our team. And Morant, the number 1 of those players. Sacks for Stewart, Murphy, and then Walt James. Picks 2 for Riley Moss, 1 for Weatherford, who got injured, and then Trey Brown with an interception. I do believe, though, Weatherford was a just-the-game situation, but Rice, I believe, is going to be the season by far. And speaking of Mr. Morant, is it playmaker we want to do? Because you kind of want jukeability, and we want, a bunch of different ratings, like route running and whatnot. I think that makes sense. Why not? 1 to speed, okay. 3 to ball carrier vision, 1 to catch, 1 to juke move, 1 to short route, 1 to speed, which now puts him at 94 speed. He's getting there. He's getting there. Chad Ryland, kick power upgrade, 75 overall. I actually believe he will get a kick power upgrade here too. I lied. 3 accuracy is great though. 98 kick power, 79 accuracy. And once again, the playoff berth with potentially a chance at a breakout next week for either Riley Moss and or Mr. Malik Cunningham. Whether it is one or not, I think, Cunningham plays until he sucks. That's about how I see it. Jadarius Lewis wasn't perfect. Yes, he did enough to get a breakout and a star dev, but he was obviously far from perfect himself. And as of right now, Cunningham has basically been perfect. And obviously with the ability to run, it opens up things a little bit more. And, well, I think we're rolling with the hot hand into Week 18, which I'm not sure how much Week 18 will matter, but if there's even a chance that the seeding can change in our favor, obviously we got to play the starters. We have no choice. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate your support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. And there might be a rebuild later today. I'm not 100% sure. We will see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!